What is up, guys? It's Bullseye here, and I'm coming at you with another video today. This is an old gameplay. It's a league play match with two of my friends. We destroy these guys. I ended up dropping like almost 40 kills. Not like it's a big deal or anything, it's just league play. But we just destroy these guys. It's just a gameplay. Basically today, you guys should know MLG Anaheim just got done with. I'm actually doing this the day after. It'll probably come out 2 days after. I'm going to be talking about MLG Anaheim and just going through the entire thing. So that's the topic of the day. So basically, Complexity won, and they are the new king in town. They knocked off Impact, Icon's Impact, who have not lost a LAN event for months. And Complexity was the second team to actually beat them in a series ever. And that's incredible, as they have played so many series. And Impact did very well. And Parasite tweeted out today that they were going to just keep doing more and more to improve their hardpoint gameplay, because they felt that their hardpoint was probably the worst out of all their game types. Which I think, really, I don't think they're even that bad at hardpoint. I think it's just that everyone caught up to them and how they play hardpoint. I think everyone just looked at them and saw how they played hardpoint. And as you can see here, I'm actually anchoring with a sub right now. I'm actually pretty decent at anchoring in this position, but yeah. So, and there's too many upsets in this game. In this event. This event was absolutely ridiculous. Two of the biggest ones. Well, actually, the biggest upset and the craziest loss was the envious Conquer game. That was crazy. Ego, if you don't know, the creator of Icons, the online website for tournaments and where you can now play games now. Ego, he brought together this team to Anaheim. Just this, his team was actually a great group of players. Ricky, or Discoverable, he's been around since MW3. He played actually with Optic in a tournament in MW3, and then I believe it was Gucci, and oh man, who was their fourth? I just remembered it too. Who was it? Well, whatever. He brought together an amazing team. I'll probably remember who it is in a little bit. And they actually didn't do too hot in one game, but they ended up going into the losers bracket after, and so did Envious. Envious lost to Optic. Optic came out stronger than hell. They didn't have much practice, but somehow they pulled it off, and Optic ended up getting third place. So Conquer actually ended up beating Envious, and Envious ended up getting 9th to 12th place because there was no consolation matches to actually show who was in between 5th through 6th, 7th and 8th, and 9th through 12th, 13th, 16th, 24th, or 17th through 24th, and so on. So there's a lot of crazy games going on, and another crazy game was Evil. Evil got 9th through 12th, Envious got 9th through 12th. Prime Example got 9th through 12th. TVA got 9th through 12th. VVV actually placed in the top 8. So top 8, number 1 was Complexity, number 2 was Impact, number 3 was Optic, 4th was Curse, which I knew going into it. Curse was definitely going to do well. They're doing so hot online, and Liar is such an incredible S&D player. And then 6 was FaZe. And then 5th through 6th was FaZe and Unite. 7th through 8th was VVV and Conquer. So there was a lot of crazy stuff going on, and actually both the big European teams got out of the open bracket, but they ended up losing very quickly. I know Prophecy lost to VVV by big numbers, but Epsilon actually took Impact to a game 5, and the European teams really showed up and played their hearts out. I'm not gonna lie, and I can't even imagine if they weren't jet lagged or if they were actually on home turf, how they would have done. So there are definitely some crazy games out there, but out of all the teams, I really was rooting for Complexity the entire time. I really wanted them to win. I've always been a big fan of Aches and Teep. If you haven't heard me say before, I was the biggest Quantic Leverage fan back in Black Ops 1, and the duo Teep and Aches were just they're just amazing together. And I feel like out of the 4 on Complexity, Teep probably performed the worst, but he still did very well. Crim6 did amazing. He had some amazing plays. I went back and watched some of the VODs on the MLG COD YouTube channel, and some of the plays that Crim had were just spectacular. And then obviously Clayster ended up getting the MVP for Complexity. He played out of his mind, and he's the guy on the team that you always want. He is the biggest enforcer in the game. Now, what I mean by that, that's a little hockey reference, but I don't mean that in like a physical way. But like, he just pumps his team up to the max. Like, he just knows how to get into the other team's head and how to get his team on their toes and keep them at their highest level. And Clay did that the entire tournament. He was going just ape shit all the time. He would always be on his feet, you know, doing the Superman Dwight Howard, rip open his shirt every time they won a map. And Aches did incredible too. Aches dropped like 40 on impact in a game, and that was just ridiculous. And the other guy who did, I mean, I talk about the team who I did not think, I guessed they were going to place 8th, and they ended up placing 3rd. And Optic Gaming, they showed up to play. Obviously, they always say it, but Big T, you know, he lives in Arkansas and he doesn't get good connection. But Optic always comes to play at LAN events, and even though they didn't have much practice, I don't know if they were playing a mind game with everyone else, but they were telling everyone, you know, we don't think we're ready. Scumpy was like, I don't think we're ready. And they were like, you know what, we just want to place top 3. That'd be awesome if we could do that. They ended up doing that in spectacular fashion. And all those players came out to play. Big T did amazing. Nade shot, he played out of his mind on a few maps. And Merc, you know, Merc always holding it down as captain, doing well. But Scump, man, okay, if you had to watch one game, it was in the Envious hardpoint on Yemen. Scump dropped, I think it was like 48 kills or something like that. He was just yelling like, who's the best in the game? You know who it is. It's so funny. Just go on the MLG COD YouTube channel. There's so many good VODs on there. It is just awesome. So basically, I had a lot of fun. I just wanted to put this gameplay up here before the weekend because it is July 4th weekend, and I will be gone most of the weekend. Having some fun, you know. I'm going to see some fireworks up in Milwaukee. Been up in Milwaukee a lot, actually. So you can see the game's almost over. Here is the scoreboard. Went 38 and 15, 6 caps, 12 defends. As always, guys, if you liked the video, give it a like. If you disliked it, dislike it. If you got any questions for me, put them in the comment section below. If you haven't already and would like to see more, please subscribe. As always, guys, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you later.